Axtell is located on Farm Road 1330 between U.S. Highway 84 and State Highway 31. It is 15 miles northeast of Waco, Texas, and 8 miles northeast of Belmead, Texas, in eastern McLennan County. It was established in 1881 when the Texas and St. Louis Railways laid track from Corsicana to Waco. A post office called Axtell, in honor of a railroad official, opened in 1882 with Edward P. Reno as postmaster. In the early 1890s, Axtell had a population of around 200 people, a grist mill and a gin, 2 general stores, and a hotel. The Axtell State Bank opened in 1912 and provided an economic boost for local businesses by attracting customers from outlying areas. The bank was forced to close in 1914 due to severe storms and floods in the fall of that year that damaged or destroyed crops and property throughout the region, making it impossible for many area farmers to meet their loan payments. In the early 1890s, Axtell had a population of about 200, but now it touts over 4,000. Residents of Axtell are mostly comprised of farmers and retirees, although more and more young adults are moving there to escape city life. This investigation took us to a rural old farmhouse that is connected to the Dentex Dairy, the largest dairy in the area, covering thousands upon thousands of acres, including the house we investigated, which was once part of that dairy. We investigated this house years ago when we first started out and found it contained 2 little girls, an old man, and an old woman. The girls, the old man, and the old woman are still there, but it seems that the man has become nastier as the years went by.
All right, so it's Jeffrey and Elizabeth. We're investigating a house in Axtell, Texas. We've entered what appears to be the dining room. Well, the house is over 100 years old. The owners or the renters have been in this house for over 10 years now, and they've had some activity, and Jeffrey and I are going to try and figure out what's going on. First thing I'd like to do is look at this chest over here. See what we've got going. I also wanted to mention that my neck has been hurting since I came here, and before Jeffrey and I came today, I was getting the feeling that there was someone strangled.
Through our research, we found out that in the early 1900s, a 10-year-old girl named Emma Bradbury ate a bunch of raw beans and died of asphyxiation.
And my neck is now hurting, so I'm thinking that that's probably what's happened. I just need to figure out who and how. Feel anything in there?
Not really. Another thing that just occurred to me as we came in and introduced ourselves to the renters, they said that they collect a lot of old items they pick up at yard sales and from people in the community. And this house is kind of confusing because I'm getting all kinds of feelings from all kinds of different directions.
Yeah. I do feel the presence of 2 little girls. One has been here for a long time, the other is more recent. So, hopefully...
We've had that feeling since before we got here.
I know, so I'm hoping that during, when we ask our questions, that we'll get some answers on what happened to them and their names.
This house has been added onto extensively. They've built out several different times. It was part of a large cattle ranch, which was slowly divided up into the property that's remaining now.
When we were doing the walk outside, along the very back fence, there's some trees over on the left side of the property. At one stage, I thought I saw a shadow walk across the back lot there. So I don't know if they've had reports of seeing shadows in the backyard, but I definitely saw something.
I saw the same thing going away from us.
So,
This room feels heavy.
yeah,
I feel like I'm being pulled down, like there's extra gravity, or I don't know how to characterize it. But
I think there's a lot of voices in this room. I think they hear giggling and footsteps in this room. Maybe even chairs doing a little bit of this kind of thing. Okay, so we're going into the living room. Oh, okay, this room feels like there's been a lot of activity in here. I'm drawn to this little area over here. This little school desk and chair. I believe the children are attracted to this. The rocking chair, I believe, probably moves up by itself.
I think somebody sits in this chair.
I feel like the toys maybe even fall on the floor by themselves, and they're constantly picking the toys up and putting them back in the basket. I think the books here probably are being moved. A lot of footsteps in here too, a lot of whispers. I feel like somebody's sitting right there on the end of that bed.
Yes, and I feel like there's something wrong with the reflection in that mirror. I don't know what it is. It's showing something that shouldn't be in the mirror.
Let's go take a look.
Somebody just touched the back of my head. Very warm.
Just gonna check out this bathroom real quick. I think this door opens and closes by itself, this bathroom door.
Okay.
I'm sure they hear the squeaking. Right in here, I'm feeling heat. I mean, it's compared to the rest of this in here, right here is warm.
Okay.
Let's see what you get. This closet concerns me.
You had it around those two cases, right?
Yep, right in there.
Need to burn them out.
This didn't feel hot. The green box did.
It's I get the feeling that this is a place where the children like to hide, and there may even possibly be a portal here. It's how they're coming in and out of the house. And I don't like that closet. I don't like it at all. This is, did you see anything in there?
Well,
It may be just that section of the wall is where the opening is, and that's why I'm feeling the heat there.
Well, I feel the heat.
You feel it?
Yeah, it comes out about this far,
Yeah.
but there's also a warm area down here, and that's weird.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that this is possibly a portal, and I would like to look at that a little bit more closely, but that's what my gut feeling is telling me, that that's a portal. I think there's a lot of activity in this room. Of all the rooms, this one seems to be pretty active. Okay, so I'm getting, so the first child somehow, I believe, was strangled, or something happened to where they were unable to breathe. The second one I'm now getting, I think they drowned.
Okay.
So,
Our research found a death certificate for an Anna that died in Axtell area around 1902 from a drowning. This is the actual death certificate that shows an Anna Coates that died in Axtell, Texas in 1902.
okay, let's move on. So we're going to go this way?
Yes.
Like that? So, you know, I think that they hear footsteps up there too, I think.
Up in the ceiling.
In the ceiling, yeah. Like, not on the roof, but in the attic space. I feel like there's movement walking around up there. Okay, well, looks like this is the master bedroom. I'd like to check this room out. It feels a bit icky in here too. I feel like somebody, I'm not sure which room it is, but I feel like the covers are being pulled off of them at night when they're sleeping. And I'm not sure if it's the master bedroom or if it's the children's bedroom. I like to go in this room over here. I don't really feel too much over here, but I'm being drawn to this room. This room's very cold.
This room smells like sugar.
Yeah, I think there's a child getting ready for a baby in here, but no, I don't think it's this one. I don't think this is the room that has the covers moving. Yeah, I'm not really getting too much in here. A lot of activity in here, in that bedroom. Some in here. They've got a pretty active house. I didn't feel anything malicious, but I feel the presence of those children.
Well, I had that dream 3 days ago where on this porch, which I'd never seen, but I recognized where I was standing down here by the tree outside, looking this way at the porch, and I saw the two children.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what we find out when we have our sessions. So that concludes Jeffrey and Elizabeth's walkthrough of the house in Axtell.
At Batteries Plus, we know everyone has a digital camera or camcorder, but what they might not have is a long-lasting battery. Imagine that once-in-a-lifetime shot and the battery fails. That's why we stock so many different batteries, and we make sure that our customers have the best batteries for those special events in life. At Batteries Plus, it's all about giving our customers our very best shot.
Visit Batteries Plus in Waco and Temple for all your battery needs.
Make your business stand out from the rest with the help of the Affordable Sign Guys. They offer so much at the right price. That includes custom signs, real estate signs, yard signs, door fronts, buildings, custom banners of all sizes, full and partial vehicle wraps, car magnets, decals, shirts, hats, jackets, bags, and other apparel, and more. They can print most anything. For more information on what they can do for you, call 254-300-1516.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of ghost hunting equipment in Central Texas. Gizmo Guru, 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
Hi, this is Cindy.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And we are in a home in Axtell. The first investigation in the little girl's bedroom, or the granddaughter's bedroom. And we're going to see if we can we'll see what we can find. I'm all blah, blah, blah tonight.
Yeah, when we did the walkthrough previously in the house,
We did hear voices in this room, and I felt like there was 2 young girls. So we're going to try to address those 2 young girls and find out their names, what happened to them, and why they're here.
Okay. Is there anyone in this room with us that would like to talk to us? You can light up the flashlight, and if you see that with the red top, you can just get close to it. It'll make a loud noise, but it won't hurt you. Or you can use the green light. If you get close to it, it'll make it light up more. It's some pretty colors. There's some toys here for you to play with. Can you let us know that you're here with us? Thank you.
That's the way. Okay, can you turn it off?
Can you make it go off? Thank you. You can use a flashlight to say yes, since I know you can turn it on. And to say no, use either green light. What was that? Did I hear
Did
that?
something fall?
No,
Was
right.
it your chair?
Right before that, I heard. Oh,
Flashlights on.
hi.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You remember how to touch the back of the flashlight now, so you can turn it off? I don't feel any vibration or any movement that would cause that flashlight to come on like that. Not making it go off by stomping my foot.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a...
Sounded like it came from over there at the closet.
Thank
there,
you.
There. Yeah, I heard that too.
Was that you making that sound? If so, turn the flashlight back on for me. That wasn't you? If that wasn't you, make this noisy box come on.
I heard that again too. Yeah, there's something definitely over here. So what's your name? Can you tell us what your name is? Did you hear that?
We couldn't quite understand it. Can you say it again? Thank you.
What's the other girl's name? Oh, you figured out how to turn it off. That's good.
Did you used to live in this house?
Did you live at a house nearby? Do you like to visit the children that come to stay in this house?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Thank you.
Can you turn it back off?
And there's two little balls here and a big softball.
What was that?
I heard it too.
It was a buzz. Yeah.
That you trying to talk? Can you speak louder?
What's that? Did you hear that?
Came from this direction.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh,
the
okay.
hallway. Because I heard it. Whatever it was echo.
So we know there's two little girls in this house that are hiding in the closet there most of the time. Can you tell us what is the name of the little girl that stays in this room? Do you know her name? If you do, can you touch that antenna on that round noisy box?
And again, what we're calling the noisy box is the Rem-Pod. And it picks up energy around it to go off. And it hasn't done that yet. It was doing it in the kitchen earlier.
Yeah, it was.
But so far nothing in here. The little girl, it's a little girl in here. She's playing with the flashlight. Did you die here?
Can you tell us how old you are?
Traffic. They don't have all those trees out there in that field now to buffer the sound.
Do you like to go out in the backyard and play with the chickens?
What about the snakes? Did you like to play with the snakes? I'm scared of snakes. Are you? Make the flashlight come on if you're scared of snakes. Okay, I've got another noisy box up here, and I'm going to turn it on, and you try to talk as loudly as you can. Maybe we can hear you on this noisy box. Okay, will you do that?
Will Cindy and Elizabeth be able to contact the little girl with our spirit box radio? What about the older lady that Elizabeth felt? Will they be able to make contact with her, or will the mean old man keep her from talking to us? Join us on the next video to find out.
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office, or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.